Hi loves, welcome back to Raw Element. This is Ray and I wanted to go through my elements folder with you all. I've had some questions about my last video when I was talking about how I'm going to add this paperclip cluster that I made and with using some of my stickers. So I thought I would show you how I've been organizing my elements folder and how I'm going to be adding that. So this one might be a little difficult to move just because it's with these other two. I'm going to try to just grab. Okay. So I'm going to select both of them, hit add to element, and the way that I have my folders categorized is I made these header boxes, title boxes for each one of these categories that I typically use, and I will have these in my freebies if you want to use them. It's just something that I threw together to make it look like my Pinterest board. I had made some header boxes for my Pinterest board to try and organize that, and I wanted it to kind of match, so I made matching ones for my elements. So basically all I did was just downloaded the zip file of PNGs and then drug those over to elements and added them that way, but you can add them however you like. So this one, since this is kind of what I would consider a collage or a cluster, I'm going to tap on collage and add it there. And so now when we go into our collage and go down to the bottom here, it always adds it at the end, but you can drag it, you know, wherever you want. So I'm going to put that kind of toward the top because I like that one. I think I'm going to be using that one and a couple others. I'm just going to tap on that to edit collection, and it might be a different method for you if you have Goodnotes 6, but I still have Goodnotes 5. So then I'm going to go down to where it was and just drag that up to the top. And say done. And then all of these down here I've organized to where I've used them the most. So the way that I did that, just press and hold and you can move it around. If you press and hold, you can also hit edit that way, or you can share it if you want to share a folder that you've made. And so in this one I started adding all of those clusters that I made from my tutorial for the Goodnote accents. So it was this one where we made all of these different types of clusters using text and things like that. So I can add those in now to tutorials. And for you, you can add them into, you know, cluster or collage or calendar. Actually, I should put these in calendar. I think I'm gonna do that. Because even though it was a tutorial and I like to keep track of like what, I might put them in both. Just so I have them organized in both. I actually like this whole thing. I want to add this whole thing into that one. That would be good. What else did I do? I know I did some others. I think that's good enough for now. I'll just add those. And so now in my elements for calendar, you know, I have all of those. And I go to a new page and I'll show you what I was talking about grouping and that kind of thing. So if I bring this over, I can still select individual pieces, but if you want to select the element and move it, then you tap on Elements tool and then you can move it as a group. And so that's what's great about this paperclip doing it like an element, because now what I could do is I could add my paperclip in there. Let's see, that was in collage. So now I can move it, you know, over here. I can resize it. I can, you know, do whatever I want to it, and it stays together. It's grouped. But if you take the lasso, see, now you can move other pieces. And if I want to move just that again, or if I want to break it apart, now I have the two pieces again. So that's what I love about elements, is the ability to just, you know, do whatever you want, create whatever you want, and then still be able to break it apart later if you wanted to. So I hope that answers all of those questions. Let me know if you have any others for those. And like I said, if you want the title, the themed title boxes that I made for all of these, then you can go to my freebies at rawelement.com and download that. And also in my icons folder here, I have all of these freebie icons that I gave in the icon kit. You can download that in my freebies as well. And what I'm going to be doing here is adding more icons as I get them. So if I go over to this page and go to my latest kit, that's Fearless, I have a new set of icons in Fearless. Actually, I want to import it from the sticker sheet because they're cropped apart in the sticker sheet. So and I keep all my sticker sheets under a folder called Raw Element Collections, and then they're all organized in here. And then I have a subfolder that's called Raw Element Add-on Pages, and that's all of the other pages that aren't sticker kits. So in this one, there's only sticker kits, and I have them all named in alphabetical order. So you could put them in numerical order if you want, or rename, and just have the name of the collection or whatever. So Fearless, we have a lot of functional stickers that I'll be adding to my elements. So I'm just going to copy these and bring them over to my tutorials. And so these are all broken apart, and the reason they're not individually cropped is because these are transparent, these are solid, and these two are solid, but this one is transparent, and they're really hard to tell which is which. And so it's just a personal preference for me. I felt like I should keep them together. That way I could just copy the whole set and paste, and they're all the same size. I don't have to worry about resizing everything. They're just good to go. So I'm going to add that to my calendar, or not calendar. I'm going to add that to my icons. And now I need to delete that out of my I don't want that in my calendar. Okay. So now when I go to add it, let's say I want to add to one of these spreads, and I want it to be, let's use the black one. So now when I crop, let's say I just want YouTube, crop that one down. And let's delete this. So when we copy, it makes it smaller. And so if you want it to copy the same, then you hit copy and then paste and match style. And that way they stay the same, because sometimes when you are cropping and things like that, the image tends to like blow up and get really large. But if you paste matching style, then it doesn't do that. It retains the sizing. So now when I'm cropping all of these down, it's keeping it exactly the same. Okay, so now I can add my text box over here, with whatever the website name, or not website, but username, channel name. My default is Avenir 20, in case you're wondering. So then for my text boxes, what I like to do is get them all lined up, and then reduce the line spacing. Right now it's at 31, and that's pretty good. But for this, you know, I don't like to make individual text boxes. I like to have just one text box that goes all the way down. So when I'm doing any writing, like on this inspo list here, it's going to be just one giant text box, and I'll just increase the line spacing to line it up on each one of these. That way I'm only needing to grab like one text box, especially when I have like so many different decorative elements underneath this. So now I've got, you know, my channel names, and I'll just put web address 1 and 2, username. That way I can go in and fill these out later. And this would be a shop URL. And so when I'm going through, then I can just replace all of those with the actual information, and make this smaller or larger or whatever to add here. So I think I'll be fine, you know, as far as space goes. And I could do like 2 columns more than likely, and then each one of these I'm gonna go in and, you know, add links after as well. So I can always shrink this graphic too, you know, like if this gets to be like too much, then I can break all this apart, you know, and take up this whole page if I want to. But I really like this kind of at a glance. That way I can just hit the link and, you know, go and check it out or whatever. So I hope that I've answered your questions. Let me know if you have any other questions about this, and I'm super excited to fill this out. And like I said, if you want to download my title, my icon kits, or my title boxes, then you can find those all in my freebies at rawelement.com. All right, I will see you in the next one.